Hello and welcome to day 18. So today we've got a Pilates and kind of yoga inspired flow. So just combining a few things from a yoga practice and a Pilates practice and putting them together for the class today. So I really hope you enjoy it and it helps you feel nice and stretched and lengthened and long, especially after the last few days we've been quite fiery. So let's begin with a little standing cat and cow. So just come to this little squat. We'll just place our hands on our thighs and we'll just start to get nice and mobile through that spine. So rounding your back, looking towards the middle, towards your center, and then just lengthening through your spine, lifting your chest, feeling the sit bones away from the crown of the head. And again, breathing out to round. Breathing in as you gently press into those thighs, lift your chest, elongate. Drawing in and up through that center. Let's do one more, rounding through. Gazing into the body and gently press through those thighs as you extend away. And then on this next one, we'll round and we'll roll down over those legs. Feeling those hamstrings gently just bending and stretch. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. So maybe you're just holding the legs or the floor or just feeling up and over. Try not to rock back on the heels, but just keeping your weight nice and balanced and even through the feet. 4 more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale through that center. Inhale. Exhale, feeling the length through the hamstrings and through your spine. 2 more. Then we'll come into a plank position. So walking about halfway up your mat. So you want to come into, not a plank, a downward stretch. So not all the way forwards, just into this little down stretch position, pressing the mat away. And we're just going to lift and lower the heels here. So I want you to send your sit bones up, maybe soften the knees a little bit. Try not to collapse through the rib cage. And we're going to breathe in, lift those heels, breathe out and lower them towards the floor, easing into the calves. Inhale and exhale. Find length through both sides of your waist. Inhale and exhale. Just keeping that steady breath. Last 4. Inhale. Spread the shoulders wide. Last 3. Inhale, lift through the center. Stretch across the shoulders, back of the body. Last 2. Melt those heels down. Feel in through those inner thighs. Now we're going to stay on the tiptoes and walk towards the hands. Use your abdominals as you take little steps forwards towards the hands and slowly roll up to standing towards the feet, using those abdominals. Now we're at the front of our mat. We're going to take a little nice, steady sort of Pilates variation of a sun salutation. So we're going to come down over the legs. Breathe in as you reach those arms up. Breathe out as you hinge at the hips. Feel the center, feel the length as you come down towards the feet. Good. From there, I want you to lift your chest. Just shine it out in front. Maybe the knees are slightly soft. Maybe you bring your hands up towards your thighs. And then gently fold back over those legs and step back into a plank position. One leg and the other leg. Bring the knees down. Bring your elbows all the way in towards your ribs as you come onto your front. Stretch the feet back and lift your arms and chest into that little goalpost lifted chest position. Fingers reaching forwards, drawing through the abdominals. We'll press ourselves back up, all the way up to that plank position, and then back to that downward dog, that downward stretch position. We're going to do 4 more, lift and lower the heels. Inhale and exhale, finding length. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Inhale, long toes, and we walk those feet forwards after that last one. Little steps using those abdominals, and we roll up to standing bone by bone. Inhale as those arms stretch up. Exhale as they come down and you fold at the hips, keep the knees soft, pull the ribs in and up as you come over the legs. Breathe in as you lift the arms, shine your chest out, draw your shoulders down. Breathing out as you fold back over, step left leg back, step right leg back, press the mat away. Bring knees down, brought elbows in towards the waist as you come down onto your mat. Long legs lift up, shine that chest, hands off the floor if you can. Back into the center, pressing up, use those abdominals and come all the way back to that down stretch. Again, lift and lower those heels. 4, 3, send the sit bones high. 2, pull back through the ribs, try not to collapse, and then walking in towards your hands. Well done, and we roll up to standing, bone by bone. We're going to do it one more time through. So standing tall, press those hips open, lift through the chest as your arms reach, and we fold forward softly. Try and imagine your head is reaching out in front of you as those arms come down. We come up, breathing in, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale over. Abdominals as we step back to that plank position. Knees down and then lower slowly onto your front. Reach those legs back as you lift your chest and reach through your crown of head. Bringing everything back in as we come back to that plank position, and we're going to hold it here. Strong in that plank, long through that spine. We're lifting back up to that downward stretch position. Hold and breathe there. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now from here, our right leg is going to come up towards the ceiling. Keep both hips level. Inhale, right leg comes up. And then we're going to bring it towards the chest as we come to plank. For 3, back up with that right leg. For 2, strong as it comes forwards. Last one, try not to swing. Bring it all the way up and back. Open that hip, drawing your foot down, opening your knee, sending your thigh out, this little hip opener. Check that leg hasn't swung around, so keeping your ankle in line, pulling back through the waist, stretch that leg, rotate it back, place it down, come back into that plank position, knees down, lower onto your front, lift your chest up again, working into that back. Good. Bring it all the way back up. Back to that plank position. Back to that downward stretch. Left leg is coming up. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 2. Try not to swing. Good. Find the flow. Last one. Lifting that leg up. Open the hip. Bend the knee, come into this little open thigh hip stretch. I love this one, it feels good. We did it in our stretch, didn't we, class? So stretch that leg up, rotate it back around, and then we're gonna do those little steps again. Tiptoe the feet towards our hands. This time we're gonna bend into a squat, and we're gonna sit down onto our mat. So gently bring your hands back, and just come to a seated position. So sitting nice and tall. And we're going to come into a little twist and a little stretch here. So maybe having your legs crossed or maybe bringing yourself into frog position and just finding your length. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones, grounding into the pelvis. Hopefully feeling nice and warm through that lovely first section. Reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. We're going to take our right hand over towards our left thigh or knee and our left hand behind our back. We're going to press into the floor a little bit, lift the chest, exhale, rotate, finding length as we twist around, looking behind us. We're going to reach that left arm back. And we're going to reach it forwards and come into this little rotation, lateral stretch and forwards fold. And we're going to come up, reach back. 2 more, reach forward. Keeping turning to that side and inhale. Last one. So we're twisted, we're flexing forwards and we are side stretching as well. So it's quite a lot going on. Just reach there. Breathing out, drawing the ribs back. Come up with the inhale, find length, ground through the pelvis, and then twist back to face the front. Oh, feel a bit wrung out to that side. So we'll even up. We'll bring that left hand around. Right hand behind the back as we lift tall. Arms going to come up. So try and imagine you're going to touch the wall behind you. And then folding forwards, breathing out. And then breathing in as you recenter, looking back. 2 more. Exhale as we reach forwards, ground through the pelvis. Inhale as you come up and look back. Last one, exhale as you reach forwards, draw the ribs back, find that twist, that lateral stretch, and hold it here. 2 deep breaths, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale as you come all the way up tall, and then twist back to face the front. Lovely, we're gonna come into some rollbacks, so a little bit of abdominal section because we are still gonna do our Pilates mat work as well. So let's come onto our seated position, legs out in front, and we'll go legs together and we're gonna go hands to prayer position. So palms together, we're gonna find our C curve, so rounding into that lovely elongated C shape, and we're gonna roll back with those palms together. Just come into that place where we feel we can keep that C curve, navel drawing in towards the spine, press the palms in as you come up nice and tall. So I quite like this little bit of traction here as we press in. You can even put your thumbs on your chest so you can really kind of find that connection as you round back. And inhale as you sit tall. Maybe lift that chest up. Exhale, round the spine back. Press those palms together. Drawing in through those abdominals. Inhale as you sit tall. And we come here, we're gonna hold it, C curve as we rotate right. Try and keep the knees together. Inhale, exhale, rotate left. Inhale, 4 more. Twist from that center, 3. Really try not to move those knees. You've got 2. Good, we've got last one. Hold it, tuck under, little up and down, 8. 7, keep pressing those palms. 6, maybe go back a little bit more. 5, 4, can you deepen that curve? Curl 2 into that body. Last one as we come up, using those abdominals. Lift that chest high, hands come behind the head, lifting like we're going back over one of those big beach balls or Pilates Swiss balls. Just lift your chest up and back over it. Opening up through the front, drawing in through the ribs. And then come all the way up. We're gonna come onto our backs. So coming down, legs and arms reaching out in front of you, and we'll roll down to the mat. Breathing out as we reach through those inner ankles, all the way down, reach the arms back. Good, hug the right knee in towards you, or just take a few little hip and twists and leg stretches here. So right knee in, then we'll come back to some abdominals. So just let yourself settle here for a moment. Lengthen through that left leg. Let's flex that left foot. So it's like we're standing on the floor. Feel the front of that hip opening, pelvis level. Breathe. And then just stretch that right leg up, hold into the back of the calf or the back of the thigh. And then I want you to just draw a line with that leg across towards your left shoulder. So drawing it across, reaching through that right hip. So a little across the body stretch. Really pressing through that left foot, feeling that opposition. And then bring it back to the center, and then bring your arms down by your side and slowly lengthen that leg away. Feel the opposition. As your leg gets away, pull in across the hips and up to the belly button. Try not to rush it as it comes down. Good, flex that foot, hug the other leg in. So other side, just really easing into that hip. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Getting into all these lovely parts of the body. Now, I hope that you're noticing this sort of as you come back to a movement practice every day, that you just sort of, you're feeling a bit more aware, a bit more connected. Sometimes it's not about change, but it's more about awareness. And through that awareness, you can sort of get deeper and find more depth with all the practices. So bringing your leg up straight and feeling that little hamstring, and then you're going to cross it over towards that right shoulder, up and across. Keep trying to reach through the left hip. So what tends to happen is you sort of bunch up on that left side. So you want to pull that down. Lots of you have been saying that it feels like I know what you need correcting, and I say it just at the right time. So hopefully that's a good thing. And then bring that leg back to the center. I want you to bring your arms down. I want you to lengthen that leg like it's being pulled out of you. But at the same time, you're connecting in and out. Think of this V coming up towards your belly, belly towards your spine as that leg goes all the way down. Good, let's take our single leg stretch, double leg stretch, and crisscross from the classical mat series that we've been working on. So let's bring our legs up to tabletop. Nod the chin towards the chest, checking our pelvis. We bring right leg in, left leg away. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. 4 more, breathing in, breathing out. Last 2, breathing in, breathing out. Well done, both legs in, double leg stretch. Inhale, arms and legs away. Exhale, circle around and in. Inhale, exhale, try and get up through those arms. Inhale. Try not to drop that chest, but remember, always reset and recover if you need to. We've got 3 long legs circling and around. We've got 2. Good, you're doing so well. You've got 1. We're going to bring hands back to that prayer as we come into our crisscross. Press those palms together. We've got 10, 9, 8. I know we did this yesterday. 7, 6, feeling those obliques. 5, 4, up and across. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs together and we hug it all the way down. Good job, guys. Let's come all the way up. So press the thighs into your hands. Let's take our little assisted roll up, cross the ankles over and come back into our plank position, stepping back. We're going to lift those hips up towards the ceiling into our down stretch again, just finding that length. We're going to press the right heel down, left heel up. Just a little walking through. Good job. Press that mat away. And then we're just going to tiptoe the feet back in again towards the hands. We're going to roll up to standing. And we're going to step out into a Zumo position. Feet wide, toes turned out. And we're just going to finish in standing. So we're going to stand nice and tall. We're just going to take our little Zumo squat position. And we're going to press down and we're going to go up and down just 5 times. Then we're going to hold it. We're going to lengthen through that spine. Draw those ribs back. Feel that lovely opening through those thighs. Now on this last one, you're going to hold it there. And I'm not pushing into my legs, but I'm just sort of feeling this sort of sense of opposition away from the thighs. Hands are going to come back behind the head and we're going to take a little side bend. Ooh, into those ribs. Up and over. This is really lovely for our thighs, our sides. Working from your center. We've got 4. Enjoy that stretch through the ribs. You've got 3. Moving through your waist, not just your head. 2. And 1. Come back to the center. Come all the way up. Turn the legs to parallel and just fold over the legs here. Try not to lock out. Find length. Rest your hands where you can. Draw the ribs back in that little forward fold. Imagine you've got a wall behind you. You don't want to lean back into that wall. And then just take yourself to the one foot and then to the other foot. Kind of keep it moving like a little sway. Still keeping that Pilates mind and connections. And then we'll just come here, we'll bring our legs together, so heel toe, the legs all the way together. Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart, and slowly roll up through the center line. Finding this strong standing position to finish. Feeling that zipping up through the center, growing tall, arms open, chest open, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Can your crown of head get closer to the ceiling as your feet push deeper down into the floor? Last deep breath. And completely exhale. Well done. Good job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. A little change up for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.